The Rams beat the Seattle Seahawks 42-7 to take a two-game lead in the NFC West with 2 games to play. This is Gary Klein. I'm Lindsay Therry for the Los Angeles Times. The Rams knew they'd play in a hostile environment. They knew the Seahawks are routinely very good at home. I don't think the Rams knew that they would blow them out in all 3 phases, but Gary, that's certainly what happened here tonight.
This was a beatdown. This was a beatdown of epic proportions. And granted, the Seattle Seahawks were not at full strength, especially on defense. But this is a game that probably tilted the division, right? The Seahawks have dominated the NFC West. The Rams are in first place. They put some distance between them. Now they've got a couple of games left with a chance to clinch it.
They started really early, the Rams. They got to Russell Wilson in the first series. LaMarcus Joyner put a hit on one of the receivers. The Rams recovered a couple plays later. They kicked a field goal. Second series, the defense got to Russell Wilson again. Robert Quinn said after the game, they knew they had them flustered. And Gary, they held the Seahawks to a season low in points, a season low in yards. They sacked Russell Wilson 7 times.
Well, this week, Russell Wilson said that Aaron Donald was the best defensive player he's played against. And Aaron Donald was in there for 3 sacks. Quinn had 2, but the Rams defense got contributions from guys like Connor Barwin, who came back from his injury. Corey Littleton stepped in for Mark Barron after a knee injury. Troy Hill played well in place of injured starter Kayvon Webster. This was a total team effort on defense. Wade Phillips drew it up, and the Rams executed.
And how about this on offense? Before the first half was even over, Todd Gurley had rushed for more than 100 yards. Yes, the same Todd Gurley who fans said, give him the ball more. Obviously, Sean McVay heard your calls. He gave Todd Gurley the ball, and the running back sure delivered.
McVay said after that loss to the Eagles he needed to do a better job. He said tonight he wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. Todd Gurley was spectacular. A couple short touchdown runs, but then at the end of the first half, he breaks free for a 57-yard run. And really, that was the exclamation point. They were already beating him, the route was on, and Todd Gurley's back. So moving forward, it seems like the formula is pretty simple for the Rams. Give the ball to Gurley, don't turn the ball over, and play great defense.
And important to note, Robert Woods was also back. He caught 6 passes for a team best 45 yards. So he returns from a shoulder injury. Really, that entire offense is getting healthy. And then we have to talk about special teams. Pharaoh Cooper, an outstanding job today on punt returns. He gave the Rams really good field position throughout the game.
You know, Pharaoh Cooper was the leading vote getter as return specialist for the Pro Bowl, at least on terms of the fan vote. And every return tonight, he seemed to gain more confidence. He set up a couple touchdowns with his punt returns. The offensive players said every time they came on the field, it seemed like they were starting at the 50, which in effect they were in the first half. So Cooper continues to get better, not only on kick returns, but on punts. And as the Rams get into these final games, if they can keep all 3 phases playing like this, things are looking pretty good.
Important for the Rams to bounce back after that loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. They have not lost consecutive games this season, and now they'll finish out their season in Nashville next week against the Titans, and then they'll host the San Francisco 49ers. Gary, if all goes as planned, they should win the NFC West.
Well, they only need one more win, or a combination, I think, of a Seattle loss. They are in great position. If they had come out of here with a loss, the pressure really would have been on. Now, not that they can relax, but they're in the driver's seat. They control their destiny, if you will, and they just need to win one game.
Their 2 biggest concerns coming to this game was Russell Wilson and the crowd. They effectively got rid of both. So that'll do it for us from Seattle. Once again, the Rams beat the Seahawks 42-7. They're still in first place in the NFC West. Gary and I will see you next time from Thousand Oaks.